the Bee Integrated Demonstration Project is to tell the stories of growers and beekeepers working together to improve outcomes on the farm and in the hive. And a lot of that starts with a phone call or by walking through a field together. And that relationship is really important.
I think the biggest thing that we did differently was Matt called.
Yeah, we had no communication for the first, from 96 to, the next 15 years, we didn't communicate. I just call her and say, hey, need the bees? She always had the bees. So.
Realizing that business as usual didn't have to be business as usual, that we could open a conversation. And there's a lot of stigma involved in making that phone call, and sometimes there's hostilities in those phone calls. But when you get past that initial phone call and start actually communicating each other's needs, we can definitely improve pollination services and crops without stepping on each other's toes.
So why I called Jamie, I didn't realize how the bees worked. She was bringing them in here in the spring, and I wasn't doing any spraying while the bees were here. I didn't know if I could or should, and so I called her, told her why I was unhappy, and we came up with a solution.
Mm-hmm. And what was that solution?
Well, the solution's leaving them here all summer, just at a different location.
I think having growers understand all the challenges that beekeepers are up against would help them understand why, if they happen to see some of the loss statistics, why so many colonies are lost every year, or why, why it costs as much as it does to run a colony for pollination, and understanding of the work that goes in to get it to that stage. So when they call, their beekeeper can deliver that colony in good strength of adequate, it's going to be a nice pollination unit.
As we look back at the relationship between myself as a grower and Jim as a beekeeper, I think our communication has been excellent. Jim has always realized how crucial it is to get bees here on time, and that we need to have good bees. We've had a couple times that, and everybody does have a hive that may not be as strong as it should. We just mark it, and Jim takes care of it here. I can't stress enough, though, how important it is that you work closely with your beekeeper. It's ever so crucial. They've got a business and we've got a business, and somehow we need to have an inner working between the two of us here.
That's the thing. If you build that relationship with those people, and you're not the kind of person that says, well, I'll bring the bees when I want, you know what I mean? I'll bring them in when I want to. You bring them in to meet their needs, not your needs. So, and that means sometimes running all night long to try to get them all in, So if that's what it takes, and that's what you do. But it's the fact that he needs the bees here when he needs them, not when it's convenient for, me to bring them in.
One thing that I think is great about this Bee Integrated Demonstration Project is just the emphasis on communication and understanding what each other is going through. So I know that beekeepers and growers often face similar types of challenges, just with the unpredictability and weather and lots of different factors affecting the overall health of what they're trying to produce or their livestock. So I think having that understanding of how challenging it can be can help people understand what they're going through.
I'm always I shy away from the hostile environment, and I always expect a little bit of hostility. So each time I make that call, my stomach's turning and I'm thinking, I hope they don't take me the wrong way, but I just need to have the conversation. Get past that. Get past that and open the conversation. It's worth it. It really does change everything about your business.